Last night in Bondi Beach in Australia, 12 people were murdered. It was at a Hanukkah event. This is an act of anti-Semitism, meaning those people were targeted on the basis of their Judaism. Obviously, this is fucking horrendous. Here are a few things. One, there were two shooters, okay? One of them, we believe, was a man named Navid. Other one, not sure we have an identity yet. Under every video talking about this story or news report about this, I have seen multiple. The top comment on all of them is the religion of peace, right? What these comments are referencing is Islam, okay? They're saying this attack must have been done by Muslims. Clearly, Islam is a dangerous, violent, inherently violent religion. There was also a man who wrestled the gun out of the hands of the gunman. It was an enormous gun. And that man, who was shot twice, he's alive, wrestled the gun out of that man's hands. The man who wrestled the gun from him is named Ahmed El-Ahmed. To say, you don't defeat anti-Semitism by promoting anti-Islam. That makes no sense. Similarly, it hasn't even been 24 hours. So folks who are like, I bet this was a Mossad operation, give it a fucking minute. We have no idea. With all of this said, I am of the opinion that anti-Semitism has increased in the past 2 years or so. I believe that this is because the country of Israel is committing acts of terror and severe crimes against humanity. To say that about Israel is not anti-Semitism. However, due to the way that Israel is often framed through a Zionist lens, which says the actions of Israel are on behalf of Judaism, people then think that Zionism and Judaism are the same. That is not correct. You cannot allow yourself to get... It is so important that we do not allow those things to conflate. Israel and Zionism is not equal to Judaism. No. There are Jewish people who are anti-Zionist. Okay? This shit is a tragedy. Okay? And so long as anti-Semitic hate crimes and acts of terror occur, understand that legitimizes the existence of Israel. Because if Jews aren't safe elsewhere, they only have one place to go. You dig what I'm saying? The answer is not anti-Islam. The answer is not anti-Semitism, anti-Judaism. The answer is, everyone fucking relax. Hold the governments accountable for the fuckery that the governments do, and understand that there is no such thing as a single religion that is inherently bad.
Rest in peace to the souls we lost at Bondi Beach today. My prayers go out to their friends and family and anyone affected. Tragedies like this make us realise of the evil that walks among us. People, scumbags, cowards, willing to do this type of shit. They live among us, they walk among us every day. They look like your ordinary civilian. Straight out, keep your loved ones close, and Jesus even closer.
There's been a terrorist attack in Australia. Condolences and commiserations to the fallen and their family. However, I think it's crazy we can't let this stuff keep on repeating. I'm only stating facts now, but the name of the Muslim shooter, unfortunately, Naveed, spiked on Google Trends in Australia and Israel 1 hour or couple hours before the shooting. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not a conspiracy man. I'm a man who looks at the facts and figures, and so this is no longer a conspiracy. We are well aware of false flag attacks that happen all the time to smoke screen and bring your attention somewhere to detract us from what's really happening. And so let me be one person to vocalize and amplify what we should focus on. The fact that one of the people who disarmed the shooter was a Muslim man. And so big up to that uncle. And he's a uncle. Don't think this was some young, shining talent. No, this is one of our elders showing us all how it's done, right? Get involved, save your community. Doesn't matter who you are, we're human. And so if you see a guy shooting people, everyone should get involved, and that's the spirit, and that's what our religion teaches us. Be a lion heart, be a brave heart, not the guys who are being cowards shooting innocent people.
Let me say this clearly from the start. Mass shootings are not acts of resistance. They are not acts of freedom, and they are not people fighting the system. Anyone who genuinely cares about people does not harm random people. You don't defend society by killing it. You don't protect others by terrorizing them. When someone goes to a beach, a school, or a public space and commits violence, that action is not aimed at fixing anything. It doesn't regulate power, it doesn't challenge authority. It only produces fear. And fear always flows upward, not downward. Now, an important distinction. Not all of these events are coordinated. Many are the result of psychological collapse, isolation, untreated trauma, or social pressure reaching a breaking point. That part is real and documented. But here is the clean pattern people need to understand. Violence like this, regardless of intent, always benefits power structures. Every time fear spreads, populations accept regulations they would otherwise question. Surveillance expands, policing intensifies, and freedoms narrow, not because people demand it, but because they were scared into compliance. That doesn't mean every event is planned. It means the outcome is predictable. And when outcomes are predictable, systems adapt to use them. People often confuse chaos with rebellion, but chaos doesn't threaten power, it justifies it. Real systemic change never looks like random violence. It looks like cooperation, clarity, refusal to dehumanize, and pressure applied where it actually matters, economically, socially, and structurally. So when you see atrocities like this, don't romanticize them. Don't project meaning where there is none. And don't mistake destruction for liberation. Fear doesn't dismantle systems, it stabilizes them.
What an absolute hero this guy is. He's a 43-year-old fruit shop owner and father of two, and he ran in there and took that gun off one of the gunmen, probably saving lives immediately. He was injured, shot twice. There he is there. What a hero. Like, what an absolute legend for doing that. He didn't have to. He could have run, just like everyone else. He was shot twice by the guy here, you can see on the bridge. He opens fire after the guy had his gun taken.
Bachata.
¿Qué está pasando? ¿Dónde? Alicia, escucha, Alicia, ¿qué está pasando? Algo está pasando, pero no sé qué. Pero ¿dónde va la curva? Perro, ¿qué pasó? Sí, vámonos, vámonos ya.
Там же полицейские.
Кто? Какие полицейские нахуй? Там... Вон полицейский.
Так чувствую.
Get on the ground!
Захуярили.